Hello awesome people, what is going on? It is BradPhusion here and welcome back to more Space Engineers Ascension. So in today's video we'll be focusing on this outpost here that we actually parked our Renaissance ship at, as well as the two Gemini vessels. So the idea I'm having is taking all the containers that you see up above here and then taking them underground. Let me just quickly show you guys, I won't stay up here for that. Hopefully this won't kill me. I did have gravity down on a rather light setting and that was a lovely landing on top of that container. So all these containers up here, I was thinking of removing them and putting them down below as one larger container that we can then connect via a conveyor system to a connector that would be up here that allows me to connect these ships all to it, so we can actually store resources if we need to, or even allow it to go straight to one of the refineries, which is, there's only one here, but I'm thinking that this isn't probably the best place to have a refinery, so I'm thinking of maybe putting it underground as well. That way it's also a little bit more protected than what it would normally have been. So down here we had this plenty of space. I'm thinking of having the larger container right over in this corner here, and then maybe having the refinery up here somewhere. I'm still thinking about that, so let me just begin by grinding away the stuff that we don't actually need here, as well as the containers and whatnot, like these ones here. I've just been clear for a bit of space. I don't think there's anything inside this space other than what we've put inside the small reactor here just to power everything. Everything else seems to be rather fine, although there is something within the what's that? That's a Stargate, right. But everything else can be grinded down and removed, and then we can start remodeling everything to kind of suit our needs, which, in this case, this is going to be a mining outpost of sorts, hence why we would need the refineries, and maybe even an assembler as such, that way we can actually kind of maintain what we've been doing. Now this will have to stay here temporarily, just so we can constantly get up and down. I might have to try to rework the staircase system to put it somewhere else where we can actually also gain access, maybe outside over here, because there is a fair amount of space over here, so we might be able to utilize that just as a slight little boardwalk of sorts. Yeah, I don't think this longsword over here actually has a connector on it at all. I tried looking for one before and I couldn't actually find one, so I'm guessing it doesn't actually have one at all, which again isn't like the biggest issue in the world. So we might need to get rid of that light up there if we can actually do that. I don't think I can reach it from here, but that might cause issues if I go to use a large container, which I'll need to look for one right now. So large container, where are you? It's not under large container? Oh, it's right there. I'm an idiot. I didn't see it straight away. Because that should be able to fit, yeah, somewhere in there where it has its... Does it have points on all sides? I can't remember whether it does or not. Yeah, it does. So we need to put that there, so we do actually need to remove this temporarily. We could put it on the other side. Again, just temporary removals for now. Just so we can figure everything out. And my inventory is actually full. Oh, we could have it over there. There's almost like a perfect amount of space for it. The only gravity that's interfering with me right now is the one that is... Can we access any of that? We can access that. I just want to make sure we can access what we need to access, just in case we need to go back to normal gravity. God, it would be so much easier if we had a jetpack. I can interact with this and change gravity here. So if I go gravity of sorts, let me quickly save that as GG, so I know exactly what to look for. Let's just go slightly inverted here. And that should be enough to pull us up to the ceiling, giving us the space we need to work and whatnot. Okay, so I was going to put it over towards the front here. Right, I keep forgetting my inventory is full. Can we push you out the road, please? Just... Alright, everything's just falling to the ceiling. You out the road as well. That would be lovely. Okay, let me just see if I can put it down now. No, we need to get rid of this as well. Okay. Really can't wait till they add in the support for cross blocks of sorts. Not cross blocks, but you know what I mean. The ability to put more blocks in one area. So let's see. Oh, we can put that there. Very nice. Okay, rotate it around the right way, and now we should be able to weld the majority of this. There is a steel plates there. Okay, let's just weld as much as we can. Pick that up. There we go. We still need 8 motors and a few interior plates. Not too bad though, considering. We got the majority of it done right about now. And this scrap metal that I can't really do much with until I process it. Okay, so we still need a few motors, which we can get from elsewhere. What would contain motors in it? Would you? You wouldn't contain motors, would you? No, I probably wouldn't have deconstructed you anyways, as you're rather important to what I need. Okay, let me go back to normalized gravity in a second here. Actually, let me quickly build a... We can't do that because we don't have any steel plates on me, do we? No, we don't have any... The scrap metal doesn't count as steel plates. What did you take up? Nothing. Should I destroy another wall just to get myself around temporarily? Yeah, I think I should. Just to be safe. Goodbye, wall. Okay, and again, just trying to figure out the best way to get up and over my issues here. So obviously that doesn't really work out the best, so we can have one here, and then that there, and that should be good enough for me to return to my normal gravity standards. Okay, sweet, so everything is working out kind of fine for now. GG, let's go back the right way up, like such. Perfect. Okay, yeah, so I probably could have gotten rid of that, but we needed a little bit more than what that had to offer for us anyways. So we need to get ourselves a motor from somewhere. What would have a motor on it that I don't necessarily need to utilize? Maybe the other gravity gen? Or this right here. This here has plenty of motors. We can just deconstruct these anyways, because these were going to be removed anyway. So yeah, good for me. Yeah, so everything's working out rather fine. We have the ability to make a larger container from these smaller ones, which is kind of exactly what I was hoping for. Even though we do have resources at other places that we can utilize as well. So once this one is actually built, we'll just easily be able to then store what we need inside of it without having our inventory completely full and wasted. This might fill me up, very much close so. Okay, sweet. We already have enough to finish building it anyway, so not like I really need to worry about that. There we go. Big container already built. Admittedly, there are other containers I could have used, but this is just the easiest one for me to put down in the space that we have here. We do have the mod here that allowed me to build other containers. Let me have a look for that. If I search for container, you guys can see that there's all these other ones here. I could have used them, but they offer a lot less space than obviously the bigger containers. They all seem to be quite balanced in that sense. So I'd much rather have a 3x3x3 instead of 3x1x3s. 3x1x3s? Yeah, something like that. So yeah, this is built, that's fine, everything is okay. We could connect... Is there enough space for a refinery down here? Let me just quickly have a look. Refinery. Now, we do have a few refinery blocks that we could use. I don't know what the refiner is. I believe that's part of a mod. But let's have a look at that right now. Obviously, again, not much space here. But I just wanted to have a look at it anyways. Yeah, I don't think we'll be... Unless we remove the ceiling part on it. But then it's still kind of a little bit iffy with where it's actually lined up here. So maybe not down there. Maybe we'll have to put it elsewhere. Or maybe even extend this back a little bit more. I don't exactly know what's behind here. If anything at all. Just some rocks. Actually, there is a fair amount of space here. So we could possibly do that. Just so everything's more streamlined and hidden away than what we need it to be. But I still need to access a lot of it. So that probably isn't the best idea. Let's go put this back here right now. Obviously that's not the right color, but let me quickly paint that before people get all cranky. That's definitely not the right color either. I think it would have been one of these blue ones here, but nonetheless, let's go with a... There we go, perfect. So yeah, let me just build the connector and everything on top here, so at least we can get that out of the road and done with. So that's round about... Oh, that would be right in front of the gate, wouldn't it? I mean, I kind of expected it to be somewhere nearby, but that might be too far in the road of the gate. So we might actually have to use a few conveyors just to get it out of the road, or move the container itself into a better position. I mean, I kind of wanted it to be near the gate, but not exactly directly in front of it. So I think 2 across would be fine, but would that impede us in any way? That would get rid of my staircase. That's an impediment. This is not the easiest of challenges, I admit, because admittedly, if I had a jetpack, I wouldn't be considering all this stuff, but we don't have that luxury. So let me just build a staircase on the outside, that way we can clear up plenty of space on the inside here. And this will allow us to just quickly do this here anyway, so like one like that, one like that, one like that, and then we can just remove the ceiling. And very close to actually having our inventory full. Which it kind of already... Oh, no, not so much. Oh, yeah, I think our inventory is actually... Oh, we could maybe fit... No, we couldn't fit all of them in. We missed out on like 1 or 2 blocks. Nothing too spectacular there, but now we do have the space necessary to do what we need to do now. Okay, so now we can move the container across, and we do have plenty of... we should have plenty of space now to do this. So if I get rid of you real quick. You. Now I can definitely move you across. I thought you were going to stack for a second then. Let me put some stuff up into the containers right now, stuff that we don't necessarily need, and we should be okay. Now, admittedly, I could be using the Renaissance ship and the stuff that already is built into it, because I know it has a refinery, I know it has everything like that, but I just wanted something at this outpost itself to do all the processing, just in case anyone was wondering why I'm not just using that instead. So I'm going to fast forward the rest of this. I know I've been rambling on a bit trying to figure out everything, but I feel like this might go on for a little bit longer than I was expecting it to. Anyways, I think you guys enjoy my commentary. I know it's been a little quiet on the action side of things, but I am planning something. Oh, well, I probably shouldn't say that, but something will happen soon. But I am still waiting quietly in space. Okay, so I basically have everything planned out right now. I'm actually thinking of using the welding ship that we currently have available to us to actually finish off the construction. So let me just quickly run you guys through what exactly I've done here. So this is a really old setup of mine that I used to use quite a bit when I first started survival long time ago. It's probably not the most efficient of systems, but it does allow me to use 2 refineries and 2 assemblies side by side, whilst having a conveyor system go evenly between them. So you have a refinery on either side here, and then you have an assembly here and here. I'm thinking of having a staircase that leads me up to the upper assembly, even though it's not really necessary, but it's still there nonetheless. So the conveyor system is, again, pretty basic. Let me go downstairs so I can show you guys that. I did do kind of like a makeshift scaffolding to get a lot of it done, but as you guys can see, it goes through here rather nicely and then goes straight up into the other conveyor thing. Now, the reason why I use an actual conveyor block here is so I can simply just close off the wall again, and it looks rather nice. Now, we do have a little bit of space here to utilize. I'm not entirely too sure what I'll stick here. Maybe a few backup reactors, or even a few more reactors itself, just to get the station up and running with its you know, normal power source or power usage, sorry. But I haven't actually done that. We don't have enough room here to fit in a large reactor, though I could potentially get rid of the wall here and kind of extend upon it, but that would involve me having to remove the staircase, if I remember correctly, which is something I can be considering, again, just so I can get more power through the system, but not just yet. So anyways, let me go back upstairs here, and let me see if we can use this ship effectively enough that we can actually utilize it to weld what needs to be welded. Now, I don't think I have all the resources necessary here to get the job done, but we do have a fair amount here nonetheless. I think I need to go through the gate and grab a few more steel plates, which I'll do that right now, and that shouldn't be too long at all. I did put the gate here, by the way. I did move it out of the road just because I needed that space over there for the stuff that we needed to get done, but I think that this place here actually looks rather nice to have the gate in anyways. So I think that might have to do it for today's episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. It was more focused on building, construction, and trying to work around the fact that not having a jetpack and seeing how everything works like that. And I think everything worked out rather nicely, all things considered. I actually very much enjoyed what we've done to the base. I will still be working on converting these stations, Prometheus, Arx, and Somnus, into making them into a ship, but I'll have to be doing that shortly. I just wanted to get this outpost up and running, that way we can do some more mining and whatnot. And I thought it was a good idea anyways. So let me go back here, let me go to my inventory, and let me grab out those computer pieces there, and we should now go back directly to the Outpost Alpha, which we'll just have to quickly type in. I would like to be able to store a list of addresses, but I think there's some way to do that. I'm just not that smart with the scripting necessary to build up a list of gates we have access to. But anyways, let's just get this welded here. And there we have it. This base is now fully operational. That's cool looking. Better than what it was before. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's episode, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you guys for watching, and stay awesome, everyone.